Hi guys, welcome back to my run. Front mission first remake. Just doing the start of another mission here. Think my guys all set up nice. Save it.
and it's destabilizing our country. So you look at how quickly America is becoming more and more uncertain every single day. The fact we continue to borrow money from China to run our government, and then we're just handing it out to people who aren't even citizens here. It's a very consequential time because it's escalating so quickly. And if we don't shut this down, get a new leader in the White House that loves this country, I don't know how long it'll be around.
And of course, you've endorsed President Trump. I want to get your take on what he said regarding communist China. You've been very pushing back against
Shit.
Chinese party's efforts to acquire.
Okay.
Tell me what that's saying. Well, we've been fighting to make sure that China can't own our property, but that's just based on the knowledge that the last 30 years I've worked in policy. I've seen them buy up our fertilizer companies. I saw China buy up chemical companies. They own our processing systems for our food supply. Very concerned that if they buy the land, they will complete that cycle, and when they control our food, they will control us. Now, remember, everything that China does every day to undermine America. They manipulate their currency. They steal our IP. I believe they're using the southern border to get people into this country to collect data and to spy on us. They're not just using balloons. They're using every tool that they have, and that's the people of the CCP that are in here gathering information in our communities that they will use against us. Remember, China has had a plan for thousands of years to be a world power, a one dominating power. That is their goal, and they will put their people through horrific things in order to make that happen.
Well, I don't think so, because you can't just pick up communist China. You need to have for that. President Trump just told me months ago, that military age men who are showing up at the border with China are being threatened by the Communist Party. Is that what you're saying as well?
Absolutely. I was down there a few days ago, Maria, and remember 3 years ago, I was the very first governor in this country to send my National Guard to the southern border because I believe it is a war zone. But when I was down there just a few days ago, the vast majority of people I saw crossing the border at that point in time was military-aged men. And the reason that the federal government went after Texas was because they'd actually figured out a way to put up the razor wire that was impenetrable, that people could not get through. They said even those able-bodied military-aged men could not get through the barrier at that point, and it was so effective that that's when the federal government came after Texas to take it down. So we're deploying all of our resources that we have to support Texas. And remember, Democrats have been encouraging this president. They've been encouraging President Biden to come after our states' rights. They've been talking about federalizing our National Guard, which would be the first time in American history that we would have a president that would pay soldiers to stand down, to actually not protect America. And if he's willing to do that, to take away my authority as governor, as commander-in-chief of those National Guard, boy, we do have a war.
Wow. So why do you think that is? What's his motivation for allowing all of these people to America and give them prepaid credit cards? And how is taking health care and all that?
He's weak.
Nice.
In the White House, I don't believe it's Joe Biden. It's never been this extreme. This is an extreme remaking of America, and it is a socialist, communist agenda. I think that they've so infiltrated the Democrat Party that it's no longer the Democrat Party. 20 years ago, it's now a socialist party that does not want a strong America. The people that are coming across that southern border aren't coming here to be like American citizens, to love our country, to protect our freedoms. They're coming here because they love our Constitution. Some of them are coming for opportunity, but they're being manipulated by the Mexican cartels and put in very dangerous situations. And the fact of the matter is that you talk to anybody who's in patrol in ICE down there in the Texas National Guard or Public Safety, they say you have to come to this country right. Yes, the humanity and the inhumanity, what we're seeing down here is horrific, and Joe Biden doesn't want to let it happen, but you have to do things right, or else you have consequences that we will pay for with our freedoms.
Governor, it's great to have you this morning. Thanks very much. We'll be watching your work.
Thank you, Maria.
South Dakota Governor O.C.U. joining us this morning, and we'll have more my interview with President Trump tomorrow morning on Fox Business. That'll do it for now. For Sunday Morning Futures, thanks for being with us. News continues right here. I'll see you tomorrow morning on Fox Business. Morning with Maria is Fox.
At our family farm, we grow rice, corn, and soybeans. The digital tools are support to us as tractors and cotton. In the 30 years I've been farming, technology has transformed agriculture. But some in Washington want us to fight for these technologies and empower our foreign adversaries to leap ahead of us in decades, protecting our competitive edge, strengthening our economy, national and food security. I'm here to support American agriculture by strengthening our technology. And consumer
Consumer Cellular, we offer amazing 5G coverage, backed up by incredible customer service. But that wouldn't mean much without super low prices. We're not going to have as much as the largest carriers. But guess what? AARP members can save you.
Consumer Cellular offers unlimited talk and text with a flexible data plan starting at only $20 a month. Plus, switch today and get $50 off. What's my safe flight story? I'm a photographer, and when I'm driving, I see inspiration right through my glass. So when my windshield broke, it had to be fixed right. I scheduled a safe flight auto glass. Their experts replaced my windshield and recalibrated my car's advanced safety system. SafeLine is the one I trust. They focus on safety, so I can focus on this feeling. SafeLine repairs, SafeLine replace. A heart attack? Do they have life insurance?
No,
But we have life insurance. John,
I'm trying to find something we can afford.
fortunately, in only a few minutes, SelectQuote found John a $500,000 policy for only $29 a month, and his wife Ann a $500,000 policy for only $21 a month. Go to Select.
Well, at least you got something.
And get the insurance your family needs.
At a price you can afford. Select one. We shop. You save.
Being in debt was just such a challenge as a working single mom.
I was working 3 jobs just to make ends meet.
I knew I wasn't going to get out of debt by myself.
National Debt Relief negotiated my creditors and reduced my debt by half. National Debt Relief can significantly reduce the amount of loan. National Debt Relief got me out of debt. I feel like I'm in control again. I feel like I'm taking my life back now. Call or visit nationaldebtrelief.com to get started. Looks like you've been sleeping well. Make it! He's back! The My Pillow guy! Stop feeling good! Just like I was thinking better. We got the best pillow ever. My Pillow 2.0. When I invented my pillow, it had everything you ever wanted in a pillow. Well, now there's new technology that makes it even better. My Pillow 2.0 has my patented pillow combined with a cooling fabric with temperature-regulating thread. My Pillow 2.0 is really the next generation of My Pillow.
Now's the time to go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use the promo code to save 50% on your My Pillow 2.0. Not only that, for a limited time, your entire order ships absolutely free.
You're sleeping even better and cooler too, and you're looking good. Feeling good. I knew you would. We need a sustained campaign, not just to disrupt them, to stop them. And I think the campaign against the militias that are operating in Iraq and Syria is the same thing. We have to stop the attacks. That's got to be the objective.
Well, the U.S. continuing to strike Iran-backed militants in the Middle East as Tehran's proxies do not appear to be backing down. Central Command said the U.S. destroyed a Houthi anti-ship missile overnight in Yemen that was prepared to fire at Navy and commercial ships in the Red Sea. Welcome to Fox News Live. I'm on Bell Level. Hi, Eric.
Hi, Rodell. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Oceania. You know that overnight strike coming hours after the U.S. and Britain hit at least 36 other targets in Yemen yesterday. And that was after U.S. forces hit more than 85 already across the targets in Iraq and Syria, retaliating for the drone attack that killed these 3 U.S. soldiers last weekend in Jordan, right near the Iraqi and Syria borders, made their sacrifice and memories never be forgotten. We have Team Fox coverage for you, Trey Epps, in Tel Aviv, Israel, with the latest there. Simply better, global reaction, and military analyst Dr. Rebecca Grant standing by with what the U.S. and international forces will Lucas Thomas. He's not Las Vegas, where President Biden is here. Hi, Lucas.
Hi, Eric. Well, President Biden just boarded Air Force One after having in LA first flight here in Las Vegas. The president ignored a shouted question about those strikes earlier. Arthel mentioned these running-back militias without them, and they would keep fighting, making it unlikely there'll be a peace treaty signed aboard the U.S. the way Eisenhower soon. The Biden administration says that they don't want to see this war expand in the region, but this weekend, since Friday, the U.S. military has conducted airstrikes in 30 different countries across the country.
We don't want to see
Oops.
conflict. We don't want to see this expand outside
Where's
of
my
borders,
shield?
which is why we have surge assets in those regions.
Now, the facts say otherwise about surging those assets. These B-1 bombers got back in Texas. The Ford aircraft carrier Stryker went home last month from the Mediterranean. No new military deployments have been announced. These latest strikes in Yemen Saturday come one day after that massive B-1 strike. One of the targets hit was destroyed just 2 years ago. Last night, the U.S. and British fighter jets hit 36 targets in Yemen, smaller than the opening salvo on January 11th. The bombing of the factory started in Yemen. 60 targets were hit last month in a single night. Last night, Super Hornets flying from the Red Sea joined the British tornadoes flying from a base in Cyprus. USS Arabia got a missile destroyer. Richard Gere also fired Tomahawk cruise missiles.
Shit.
Cruise missile runs into combat. This close-in weapon system is capable of warship. Most notably, British warships in the Red Sea do not have the ability to launch missiles into hit targets on land. In fact, no good destroyers are equipped with that capability. Britain's Prime Minister posted on X with a warning to the Houthis. There's been no reaction to President Biden to strikes in Yemen yet. Earlier on Fox News Sunday, Senator Lindsey Graham said the strikes in Iraq and Syria took too long to avenge the deaths of 3 American soldiers.
The only Iranian we killed in Syria, Iraq, or is some that doesn't know to get out of the way. We gave them a week's notice. So if there are another round of strikes coming, I hope they really will hurt Iran with their pocketbook or kill their leadership, because if you don't, nothing changes.
National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said earlier today that not ruling out any major strikes inside Iran. We just received word that President Biden has just taken off from LA. Ford Air Force One will be arriving in possibilities.
Eric Lucas talking about government. Senator Frank just said, thank you. Right now.
And Lucas and Eric, Israel is warning Iran-backed Hezbollah fighters in Lebanon that it will respond to any provocation. An IDF spokesperson says Israel has no interest in starting a war, but is ready to defend itself if necessary. Trey Yates is live in Tel Aviv, Israel, with more on this. Trey.
Martha, good afternoon. The Middle East is bracing for the possibility of further escalation after those U.S. strikes in Iraq, Syria, and Yemen. Israeli forces do remain on high alert, understanding that the situation on the ground throughout the country is tense. And as the war inside Gaza rages on, the main focus and threat for the Israelis is actually the northern border. Throughout the day, rocket sirens have sounded in communities near the border with Lebanon as the Iran-backed militant group Hezbollah fires more rockets into Israel. There's also at least one anti-tank guided missile fired. The Israelis say they launched new strikes against Hezbollah positions in response, hitting rocket launching areas and an observation post. Israel's defense minister Yoav Gallant indicated this week that even if there is a diplomatic solution found to temporarily pause the fighting in Gaza on the southern front, that would surprise the with increased Iran-linked actions across the Middle East. Israel is looking to send a message to Hezbollah that it will face further military action for their continued attacks. As the United States operates in the region, Israel is continuing to send that very message, both publicly and privately. On Friday, an advisor to Iran's IR-2C was killed in Syria during suspected Israeli strikes. Similar offensive action is expected in the coming days and weeks. The main question right now for the entire Middle East is what comes next. Both Israel and the United States bracing for the possibility that Iran or its proxies could respond to this increased retaliation.
Fucking Ryujo, he's gonna cap out.
Thank you, Trey. Eric.
So far, U.S. strikes have not killed any Iranian personnel, despite the presence of Iranian Revolutionary Guard forces in those target areas. Critics say that's because the White House widely publicizes plan to attack Iran's proxies, giving Tehran plenty of time to get their people out. Some say now that the Houthi attacks continue, it will be time to strike Iranian military targets. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan today not publicly ruling that possibility out. Military analyst Dr. Rebecca Gray is now speaking Paris Human Research and a Fox News contributor. Dr. Grant, always great to see you. You know, the Houthis have their continuing fight. They were told that a missile on the launch pad they were able to take out, despite some of these strikes. Are they effective? What more needs to be done?
Well, the Houthis are a very difficult problem just because of the number of weapons
that country and the fact that they've been fighting for so very long. I'm really dismayed to see that the Houthis are still trying to get missiles on the launch pad and wouldn't let them put those out. So what they're trying to do with these strikes is to kind of scare and contain those Houthis. And it's just hard to say if it's going to be enough. There's no question we have enough air power capacity to continue to strike targets, whether it's fixed targets or pop-up targets like these missiles. But it's just hard to say if this is going to be enough to reopen Red Sea shipping traffic. Well, Biden faces some really difficult choices, and just looking at the front of the Houthis, that does Iran have influence there to say, hey, stop those attacks? And if so, then I think Biden has to at least consider some strikes on Iranian assets like the Fast Oil Terminal or other IRGC Revolutionary Guard targets. Revolutionary Guards have a lot of business interests in the region, and there are targets that could be hit there to send a message. So it's a balance now between trying to deter and trying to actually destroy the Houthi and other assets.
There are two commercial ships that are registered to really cover as spy ships that help the Houthis direct their firing. What happens if the U.S. and Iran take one of those ships out?
Well, I like the way you're thinking, and there's no question that those ships they rotate in and out, they give targeting information, they're run by the IRGC. That particular ship is a valid military target sitting in the Red Sea, which is nowhere near Iran, right? So that's the kind of question Central Command has to think about. Are there specific, legitimate military targets that will compel Iran to tell its proxies to stop the shooting?
What if you go to give a message? President Trump took out Qasem Soleimani. Is he going to go on Soleimani's successor as the force at the IRGC? Can there be some type of super surreptitious way to assassinate him? Or Soleimani on the left looking at the
Well, when you think about it, Ghani, like Soleimani, has blood on his hands, and in my opinion, he's a military target. As to ratcheting up, I'll tell you one thing, the Pentagon has looked at warning and these scenarios over these past decades. But what we hear the White House saying is that they want to de-escalate this. So how do they do it? I'll tell you one thing, the C-1 bombers sent a very strong message because U.S.-led airstrikes dropped over 100,000 bombs on the anti-ISIS targets in Syria and Iraq back in 2014 to 2018. So we have the capacity to hit militia and proxy targets. But I think it really is time for Biden to make a decision about striking under legitimate Iranian military targets like the ship, like the oil terminal, that will try to turn off this terror at the source, which is, of course, Iran.
Of course, the Ayatollah proceeded and rather than respond to that attack and potentially could escalate. Would you see a point that say, enough, we're not going further? We said that let's fly from Texas, we know what happened to ISIS.
Yes, and I think they are close to that point. Remember, the White House actually asked China to put some pressure on Iran. Scary development there. China does support this. I suspect the White House is hoping Iran is about to start shaking in their boots. But it's just hard to say if even heavy strikes on a limited target set are enough to make that happen.
I will see that as the next few days if they accomplish their launch button and stand down under Rebecca Grant. It's good to see you. Thank you. Right back.
Well, Eric, as we mentioned, joined the U.S. in striking down dozens of Houthi targets in Yemen on Saturday, but British Defense Secretary Grant Shapps is reminding all sides to exercise restraint, saying war is in, quote, no one's interest. Let's go to Stephanie Bennett. She's live in London now. Your reaction from the international community. Stephanie.
Outbreaks in the around the world on Saturday today to U.S. airstrikes on Iraq and Syria, and also this latest round in Yemen. Now, British Defense Secretary Grant Shapps says the strikes on Houthi targets over the Red Sea are not an escalation of the conflict. That
vessels were unacceptable, and that it's our duty to protect innocent lives and preserve freedom. Now, of course, this comes after the U.S. hit sites in Syria and Iraq on Friday, following a deadly attack on the U.S. military base in Jordan. We're getting full reactions on that from around the world today. Starting here in London, of course, a spokesperson said the UK supports the U.S.'s move on Iraq and Syria, saying that they have the right to respond to these attacks. In opposition, though, Russia's foreign ministry saying in part, quote, it's obvious that the airstrikes are deliberately designed to further inflame the conflict, and that the United States is purposefully trying to drive the largest country in the region into conflict. Now, Russia also called for an urgent United Nations Security Council meeting over the U.S. strikes, which is expected to happen tomorrow. Meanwhile, during a meeting this weekend in Brussels, Foreign Policy Chief Joseph Borrell all parties to avoid further escalation in the Middle East and hopes that the war doesn't continue to spread. And the Belgian Foreign Affairs Minister called the airstrikes a huge assault and asked for restraint and diplomacy.
We have been working constantly at different places of all the countries abroad.
Yes, we called for restraints. We know that violence is the
Yeah, and for now, more U.S. strikes are expected to continue. Martha?
All right, Stephanie Bennett, they're live in London. Thank you, Stephanie. Eric?
And back in our country, more than a dozen Republican governors right out the southern border, supporting Texas. Strong states stand up with President Biden. We'll all have to make it past Texas with those governors. Show you what we're doing. Now, we're going to get more Washington.
A forced reckon. No, that's insane. Dude, your business bank account with QuickBooks running now. Trying to send it. I'm saying, yep, that's how business different. I got in for Max Protein with 30 grams of protein. Those who try these will more energy in just 2 weeks. Here, I'll take that.
Sugar protein. 30 grams of protein, 1 gram sugar, 25 vitamins and minerals. You can find one. Prebiotics.
Everything that is good. Every great idea. Every idea. Every next idea. Every try. And everything.
Ooh.
Everything you see. Everything you feel driving. Everything you have trucks. So you get everything out of them. Man, trucks are what we do.
Before planning a big trip, you were lucky thanks to a bad knee. Then, you heard about Rico robotic-assisted knee replacement. It starts with a CT scan to pinpoint the problem that becomes a personalized 3D plan to guide your doctor during surgery. Rico can help lead to better outcomes with less pain and shorter recovery times. The lifetime of a knee implant is limited, and revision surgery may be required. Individual results and recovery times vary. Risks of surgery include pain, infection, heart attack, stroke, death, and other serious risks. Ask your doctor for important safety information. To find a doctor who uses Mako, visit MakoCam.com.
Once retired, Marcus decided I will never again work for another man. I demand my own plan, and I'll get a new plan. It's your selling from half the cost. That's no words. But the freedom call, we're here to answer. Tonight,
It's time to take a bigger look.
our tackles our nation's latest headlines and make sense of the issues that matter the most. Tonight, on Life, Liberty, and Death. Still keeping time.
Stressing.
So, stay the way you are now.
Honey, can't be out here making a public display of yourself. I didn't think we'll start playing. There's the lottery. Spring. Was there something you're hiding?
There's a lot of loneliness in this place. Reading positive story program helps you work with our dogs by reading stories to them. Hands-on interaction with our therapy dogs that make a very big difference in the day-to-day mental health. Thank you for your support of the United Way. It allows our therapy dog program to continue to need.
ability as we speak this very moment to take action to shut down the border and stop illegal immigration. Joe Biden does not need more legislative authority. He just needs a backbone to step up and do his job and secure the border.
As Texas Governor Greg Abbott just moments ago hosted more than a dozen Republican governors for a first-time look at the border, touting their efforts to try and stop the record flow of migrants in the midst of that standoff between the Lone Star State and the violent administration of the state keeping feds out of Shelby Park. The governors from Montana to Arkansas saw the situation for themselves firsthand. Jeff Long is there in Eagle Pass, Texas, with what the governors did. Their reactions. Hi, Jeff.
Hey there, Eric. Yeah, Texas Governor Greg Abbott welcoming more than a dozen other governors from around the country right here to Eagle Pass, Texas. A short time ago, he delivered a border security briefing, and then right now he is giving them a first-hand and up-close look at the situation that his state faces right here at the U.S.-Mexico border. Now, among the governors who made the trip to Texas, you've got Georgia Governor Brian Kemp, Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders, as well as New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu. Their trip really is twofold. Part of it is to physically see the situation up close. They're touring the Shelby Park area where Governor Abbott has not only deployed an increasing amount of Texas National Guard soldiers, but he's putting up more barriers and razor wire. He's also limiting the federal government's access to the park to process any migrants who might cross into the U.S. But because the Biden administration believes those very actions are unconstitutional, there's now this ongoing legal showdown between the White House and Governor Abbott. So many of these governors, like Tennessee's Bill Lee, are here to show their support.
These governors are here together to do our job, which is the job that the federal government has failed to do, and that is to protect this country. Each one of us understands the devastating effect the border policy has had on every one of our states individually.
Georgia's Governor Brian Kemp also added shortly after Governor Lee there that no matter where your state is positioned, how geographically close you are to the U.S.-Mexico border, because of the situation, according to his words, every state now is a border state. Texas Governor Greg Abbott adding that his state right now is the only one in the history of the U.S. to build its own border wall, and according to him, he says he will not back down trying to secure his section of the border. Eric?
Yeah, you see the migrants here in New York City today. Jeff, thank you. Right now.
Eric, and on this hot Sunday, there is a looming battle on Capitol Hill. Any moment now, the text of the Senate's bipartisan border bill will be released. It's a massive piece of legislation that aims to fix the crisis at our southern border while sending money to our allies overseas. Meanwhile, on the House side, lawmakers are upset with the Senate tying foreign policy funding to the border, and they are readying to vote on a clean, standalone Israel aid bill. All of this in the meantime, House Republicans' efforts to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas for his handling of the border crisis.
This border is out of control. All these problems have mounted, and the Senate has been dithering ever since. We cannot wait. The reason we are going to send the new Israel package over is because the time is urgent to take care of that responsibility.
Okay, let's bring in Republican Congressman Carlos Jimenez. He serves on the Homeland Security Committee. So first of all, do you think Speaker Johnson should have waited for the Senate to release language of its bipartisan border bill containing $17.6 billion in emergency funding for Israel, additional aid to Ukraine, and immigration reform compromise?
No, I don't think he needs to, and I think it's actually a big mistake by the Senate to do that. It really will then say that it was Congress all along that created the problem with the border. It's not true. The president can control the border today if he wanted to. He doesn't need any legislation from Congress to do that. And frankly, the only way we're going to get this border under control is to have the president. President Biden will not do it. And so even if he signed it, I don't trust him to follow through on it. Because actually what he's done at the border has been on purpose, and it started first day of his presidency.
We'll come back to that. Meanwhile, right now, I'd like to listen to what Senator Christie Sinema, you know, she's in Arizona, she's on Face the Nation at CBS. Let's take a listen.
I don't know what Speaker Johnson will do when this bill gets out of the Senate, but what I do know is that for 5 months, my Republican colleagues have demanded, and I think rightfully so, that we address this border crisis as part of a national security package.
What is your reaction?
Look, again, I don't believe the president today can control the border. The governor of Texas is absolutely right. The president can do it today. He doesn't need additional authority from Congress to do that. What he's asking for is actually more money so that he can process more people. Now, what he's done is he purposely opened the border, overwhelmed our resources, and then said, hey, I need more stuff and more things and more money and people so I can process the people that are coming in. If it was caused by you, you can also stop it. And so, no, I believe actually that this is a mistake, that this all lays at the feet of Joe Biden, and he has the ability to fix it. Now, we actually come up with some kind of a fix. Then he can say, look, see, it was the Republicans and it was the Congress that tied my hand home. And now I can fix the border. That's a bunch of bull.
What if he does the opposite? What if President Biden says, okay, through executive action, I'm going to close the border. I'm going to do exactly what I want down there. Then what would you say to Congress if he does that?
Right. You should have done that from the first. You should have never changed the Trump policies that were working, right? And then we'll say, see, we told you, you made a big mistake. For 3 years, you've been doubling down on it, and now you have to go back to what worked. This is your responsibility, is your doing, and you can undo it, any time you want, but he doesn't want to do that. And he won't do that, because if he does, then he'll be proven wrong, okay? And so this is what's going on here. Again, this is all his making. He doesn't need Congress to fix it. He's just blaming us because we didn't give him the resources that he needed to fix it. He's the one that created it. He can fix it with a snap of a finger.
House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries was on ABC this week. He was addressing impeaching the Homeland Security Secretary. Let's listen.
What does impeaching Secretary Wanzers have to do with fixing the challenges at the border? The answer is absolutely nothing. This is a partisan political stunt, and it should be abandoned by our Republican colleagues.
Would you like to answer, Minority Leader, this question?
The Secretary, along with President Biden, violated the law. They have breached their public trust, and he needs to be impeached. This is the duty that's given to us at the Homeland Security Committee. We will do it. Let Congress's only action, only steps that we can take when we see the executive branch not doing their job is to impeach, the secretary. And it's unfortunate that we have to do that, but it's obvious that we have to send the message you need to do your job. Just follow the law, and we can control that border. They refuse to do that, and so that's what we have to do. And then we're the prosecutors. We're the prosecutors of the Senate. Is the jury and trial. And so we've got to do our job. We have sufficient evidence to impeach him. Now it goes, hopefully it will go to the Senate, and then they'll try. Will it succeed? Probably not, because you need 2/3 of the Senate to go ahead and convict Secretary Mayorkas. But I think it's a clear signal that Congress, at least the House, is not happy with his actions or the actions of the president.
So the American people would say they're the jury. So listen to this. If former President Trump is calling on Republicans to wait for a perfect immigration bill, do you worry, Congressman, about possible backlash? And voters think the GOP is willing to let the border crisis burn for 9 months in case Trump is reelected?
Look, the only way we're going to fix the border is to have a new president. That's the only way. Because, you can have a perfect bill. Look, our laws are fine. The border was pretty much under control until President Biden decided to, with a stroke of a pen, executive orders, change everything, and then cause this massive chaos that we have at the border. And I've been saying all along, I think it's a mistake for us to say in Congress, hey, we can help fix this. No, it's the president that has to fix it.
Then let me ask you,
orders that have to be changed.
Then let me ask you, what if President Biden wins again?
Oh, okay, we're in trouble then, because we're going to have, this is going to continue. This is obviously on purpose. It's been on purpose since day one. And so we're just going to keep on having more and more of it. He can ignore he actually has ignored us for 3 years. We've been asking him to control the border, asking him to restore, with state of Mexico policy, do parole on a case-by-case basis, all those things that really keep this border under control. The reason why you have so many migrants coming to the United States is because they got the word that, hey, just come and you're going to get in. Before, it was, hey, you can come, but the chances of you getting in are about 10%. That really halted the flow of migrants coming into the United States. As soon as he became president, it stopped.
And then you have Remain in Mexico. Listen, I have to go. Congressman, I do appreciate your time on this Sunday afternoon. Thank you very much. Carlos Jimenez, thank you. And want to remind everybody, by the way, Fox and Friends will introduce Senator James Blanket tomorrow morning. He is the lead GOP negotiator on the Senate's border security bill. And of course, we're expecting that text of that bill to drop any moment. You want to make sure you watch Fox and Friends tomorrow morning as well. Eric.
That's big news of migrants. Those migrants suspected of that horrible beating of 2 New York City police officers in Times Square. Well, officials say they may have committed other crimes right before what happened there. You see was caught on video. Meantime, the aggressive and actress attorney, Alvin Bragg, says some of the suspects not only have they not been identified and caught, they could be gone to be caught by the New York City police. Much more on that. O.C.U. Sunday upstate to California.
Hi, Eric. Yeah, that's correct. The New York Post reports Customs and Border Protection has issued warrants for some of the migrant men who are believed to be headed again for the California-Mexico border. In the meantime, we are getting a clearer picture about what happened before 2 officers again were kicked and stomped on in Times Square, right outside a migrant shelter. We saw members of the NYPD taking reports and speaking to employees at this store just yesterday. Those employees tell Fox some of the migrant men came in and stole several handbags just before the initial assault. Sources tell me investigators are now probing whether some of the suspects are tied to a larger theft ring in the city. As the NYPD continues its search for other men involved in the attack, Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg is standing by his decision to release 5 other suspects without bail. Bragg said this week while he finds this surveillance video disturbing and disgusting, this team had to make sure the right people were arrested for the right crimes. Over the weekend, Bragg added this team wouldn't rest until everyone was held accountable. But Republican New York City Councilwoman Vicky Palladino says there may never be any accountability for some of the suspects who are thought to have left the city.
These guys are gone. Who are you investigating? What are you going to do? They don't live here anymore. If they know that they are getting away with this now, we just opened the door to a whole bunch of illegals to do whatever they want, war on our cops, war on our city, because there are 0 consequences.
So of the migrant men who were arrested this week, only one was ordered to be held in jail on cash bail. DA Bragg says he'll present evidence in his case to a grand jury this upcoming Tuesday. Eric.
They're just still shocking. See the thing.
Well, Eric, no surprises in South Carolina. President Biden winning the first official 2024 Democratic primary in a landslide. But the abysmal voter turnout has some concern about the future of his campaign. We'll break down the numbers coming up next.
With the freestyle we bring this month, no rules, no bigger 6 needed. All with the world's smallest and biggest. Manage your diabetes with free emergency. Try it for free at freestylelibre.com.
Everything down.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebound is with you through every step of your remodel. Call or visit rebound.com for your free in-home design consultation.
My name is Bob, 55 years old, and I like to tackle life every single day. My life never I make sure that
Looks cool.
gardening, back at the pond,
Okay.
running a tractor or doing dirt, playing rock and roll. There's always something to do. I've been taking balance of nature for about 5 years. Absolutely. Balance of nature helps feel better. It's just that simple.
Extended limited time offer. Get 35% off plus a free 5 rinse by using discount code FOXNEWS.
For years, I was using
makeup that would cake or crease in my wrinkles. And ultimately, I did not get it. So I created the perfect kit of makeup for mature skin. I call it Daily Routine. Daily Routine comes with our signature Balance and Bright foundation, our marble blush, our natural highlighter, and of course, our favorite booking brush, Daily Routine gives you a natural looking coverage. Beautiful fresh. Learn more about Daily Routine at laurageller.com.
Hey, no, it's people part there, David.com. Now, I'm going to give you a tip. This one is about how to create a wow factor in your home. And nearly everybody that comes to my home comments about how amazing it smells. My family and I, we're like, we live in a crisp hotel every day. I mean, think about it. It's been over 2 years, and still the first thing anyone notices when they walk through the doors of our home smells.
Looks like you're sleeping well.
Bring it! He's back! The My Pillow guy!
And you're looking good.
They're feeling good!
Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we got the best pillow ever. My Pillow 2.0. When I invented My Pillow, it had everything you ever wanted in a pillow. Well, now there's new technology that makes it even better. My Pillow 2.0 has fantastic pillow combined with a cooling fabric with temperature regulating strength. My Pillow 2.0 is truly the next generation of My Pillow.
Now's the time to go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use the promo code to save 50% on your My Pillow 2.0. Not only that, for a limited time, your
Shit.
entire ships absolutely free.
You're sleeping even better and cooler too. And you're looking good. Feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Mypillow.com.
I'm Dennis Gray. For years, Commonwealth Congress has demonstrated their commitment to first responders and military families. They've paid off mortgages and built specially adapted smart homes. Now the foundation is expanding the mission to eradicate veteran. There's a new thing, T2T, which is federal. A lot of
Keep for a match or two.
overseas, they lose their way when they get out of the service. They've lost touch with family, with friends. They're not getting the help that they need psychologically. Listen, there's hope for them. I think T2T is the perfect organization to fulfill that. Please give our veterans a chance to read by going at T2T.org.
President Biden winning the South Carolina Democratic primary in a landslide.
We didn't save it. Good.
Extremely low public turnout is raising
Saved it before that match happened, which is even better.
turns out only 4%.
Excellent. We'll see you guys next time. Alright, peace.
That's compared to 16% when Mr. Biden won the state 4 years ago. So what has